The Nullarbor has to be one of Australia's most iconic road trips. Most people think of the long straight roads out here, and you're not wrong, but there is so much more to see. The towering limestone cliffs, rugged coastline and free camping are all part of the Nullarbor experience.
From pink lakes, giant windmills and a free camp that we feel is better than Bunda Cliffs, the scenery this remote road has to offer certainly makes it one of our favourite road trips. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are now organised to head across the Nullarbor.
We are.
So Nullarbor is 1,200 k's long, Nullarbor Plain, from Ceduna all the way through to Norseman. There is plenty to see along the way, but also not a lot. Not a lot of freshwater points or anything like that. So we have just topped up the van full of water. It's what, 10:45 at the moment?
Yeah.
I think, because we actually ran out of gas yesterday, so we had to wait for the shop to open today to be able to get some gas. Then we had to get some fuel.
And of course today's a Sunday.
Yeah, so we planned this good, but we're organised now.
Somewhat. As organised as we ever are.
Yeah. Now, in our Triton, we actually don't have a long-range fuel tank, so we've just got the standard 75-litre fuel tank. So we've got that full, plus a 20-litre jerry can on the back of the Caravan. We're going to document how much diesel we go through, what it's going to cost us, and where we fuel up, so we can show you guys all of that as well. But otherwise, we're just going to kind of head on off. We've got no wind at the moment, which is absolutely beautiful, because it does get very windy across there. Mm-hmm. Where are we camping tonight?
Don't know.
So we're just going to drive until we don't feel like driving anymore, and we'll see you there, or when we see some interesting stuff along the way. Yes.
We'll see you then.
Give or take 70 k's out of Ceduna. Your first little stop that you come across is a place called Penong. Really cute little town, lots of history and all that sort of thing, but state the obvious, it's famous for Australia's largest windmill.
Plus it's Little Windmill Park.
Little Windmill Park. So we'll show you this one here, which is 35 foot. So yeah, again, Australia's largest windmill, but there is plenty others dotted around here as well. So we'll show you those quickly, and then we'll head off to the next stop.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Really cool spot. Windmills are, I don't know, huge.
And massive.
I think
not spinning though.
Not spinning, because there's no wind on the Nullarbor, which we're extremely happy about, but unexpected.
Yeah, definitely.
But whilst it isn't windy, we're going to actually shoot down to Lake McDonald, which is a big pink salt lake. We've been to it before, but last time we were there, it was blowing its guts out, and it was not pink in the slightest. So hopefully we're going to go and have a look at that now, and then push on further from there.
We'll see how it looks. Hopefully it looks pink.
Fingers crossed. Short little drive in, 15 k's?
Yeah, about that.
Just dirt road, little bit of corrugations and stuff, but not too bad. If you do come down here with the Caravan on the back, like we have, drive all the way across the lake, 700 metres past the end of it, there's a U-turn section. So you can just go down to there, do a U-turn and come back. Anyways, it's a little bit breezy down here, but it is actually...
It's pink!
It's pink. Last time we were here, it was just white. So really excited for this. It looks really, really cool. I'm going to pop the drone up before it gets too windy, and she tells me that I can't because it's too windy.
Fair cool.
Well, yet to lose a drone, but there's always day one.
Ah, touch wood. You jinxed it. Good one. So how's the drive been so far?
Really pretty cruisy today, just a whole lot of straight line. Roads are, there's a fair few people around and stuff, and trucks and all that, which is fine. Out here it's alright because you've got a few trees and some scenery to look at. Depending on where we pull up today, it'll be tomorrow that turns into just the big open plains of nothingness. So we'll make the most of what we've got at the moment.
True. We made it to camp.
We have. We've made it to camp. We are at
Whitewell, Head of Bite Free Camp. Yes.
Whitewell Head of Bite Free Camp. Now, it's not anything glamorous or special. It's literally just a giant square gravel car park.
With a hut.
With a hut, which is pretty cool. We're actually using the hut behind us as a windbreak because the wind has picked up today. Location of this is about 15 kilometres east of Nullarbor, Nullarbor Roadhouse. So not very far from there. The only reason we've actually stopped here is because we want to go and see the Head of Bite tomorrow. We say tomorrow open. Because the gates are closed. It does say on the gates open from 8:30 till 3:30, so fingers crossed they'll be open tomorrow. All in all, today we did roughly 284 kilometres, and it took us about 5 hours. But that's also because, going to have a look at the windmills at Penong and Lake McDonald and all that sort of jazz, which we do recommend if you're coming from east to west. Things we forgot about earlier. We stocked up at Ceduna and Foodland.
Yep. There's no Woolworths or Coles, it's a Foodland.
Yep. So the prices are, what you'd expect. So be prepared for that.
A little bit more pricey than normal.
Yeah. But you do have a few days before you have to worry about quarantine. Water. So we were originally going to top up in Ceduna because there's a water point there which is $1 per 150 litres, I think it is. But it's actually broken and waiting on the council to come out and fix it. So this is recorded on February 10th. So we can't say if it's been fixed after that or not, which is why we actually just stayed in the Ceduna Foreshore Caravan Park last night. Topped everything up, water, electricity, charged all our batteries, all that sort of gear. But yeah, so all in all, cruisy day, 5 odd hours to go and explore a couple of bits and pieces. Tomorrow's plan is 8:30, the gates open. We'll shoot out and see the Head of the Bite. After that, we will go into Nullarbor, have a look at the roadhouse and that type of thing.
Make a few stops along the way.
A few stops along the way. And I think, all going according to plan, we're going to stop off at Bunda Cliffs campground tomorrow.
Which is literally probably 40 odd Ks down the road. So
all in all, tomorrow we'll probably do less than 100 Ks. But that's we have that allowance at the moment. We're not on a set deadline. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Heard about summer snow. When it falls on you, your blood runs cold. But don't you sweat your pretty skin, 'cause it melts away for it sinks in. And you dream about this very night, when the moon runs down the summer sky. Could it be the morning?
Good morning.
Good morning from the Head of the Bite.
Head of the Bite. We were not sure if we were going to come out here because it is $9 per adult or $7 a senior.
Yep.
I think kids are free or something.
Kids under 15.
Kids under 15 are free. Anyways, it's not whale season, so we kind of thought, why would we, why wouldn't we? But we thought, we're here, let's do it. And based on this view behind us, why not?
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, we'll actually show them. Hey. So, there's the view. Short 15k drive out here from the campground. 12k drive out here from the campground. Gates open at 8:30 and you kind of just come on down. It's a 1.2 kilometre walk around the place.
Not to the lookout. There's a boardwalk.
There's a boardwalk. There's a 1.2 kilometre return if you do all the stuff. But for now, I'm going to have my second coffee and just enjoy the view.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Have heard from the sky all about it. Down the river, high tide flows around it. Through the whispers of pines.
That was actually pretty interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, it was.
Would definitely be worth money if there was whales and whatnot around, but of course, like we said, it is out of season. I still had fun. Really cool views.
We spent a lot of time there.
Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock now, so.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, it is too.
But no, really cool. Really enjoyed it. Awesome views. If you do happen to come through here at whale time, yeah, be even better. But no, I enjoyed. For now, we're going to get going on the road again. It's only 25 k's from here to Nullarbor Roadhouse. So next time you see us, that's where we'll be.
See you then. Smells like money.
Here we are, old Nullarbor Roadhouse. It used to be able to go inside, but they've now locked it all up, so unfortunately we won't be able to show you in there. Kilometres and diesel so far. So from Ceduna to here we've done
333 kilometres.
Yep, and that cost us... I'll shut up. We've done 333 kilometres.
We've done 333 kilometres. We fueled up 56.7 litres, I believe. And it cost us $168-ish.
Yeah, so it was like, what, $2.97 a litre?
$2.97 a litre.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, we probably should have fueled up at Yellowta or...
That's probably the only other option on the way this way.
maybe Nundrew. That was actually pretty cheap as well.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We live and we learn.
Yeah, and I think from here the next fuel stop is Eucla. And because, again, we mentioned it before, but we don't have a long-range tank, so we were never going to be able to make it there. Yeah, we've still got the 20 litres on the back of the van, though. If we desperately need it, we'll run into troubles.
Yeah.
From here, we're probably, I don't know, we're going to have lunch here, or are we going to move on a little bit and have lunch somewhere else?
You're hungry by the sounds of
I
things.
am hungry.
For a change.
So we'll either go have lunch here or move on. Either or, we'll let you know what we do, but we are going to end up at Bunda Cliffs for the night.
Bunda Cliffs, apparently.
Bunda Cliffs or Bunda Cliffs. Let us know which way you think it should be pronounced. Either way, we'll see you there.
See you there.
Alright, found a little roadside pull-off to smash down some lunch, which is some leftover roast pork and like a coleslaw type thing that Jess just made.
With lettuce.
Yeah.
Alan's favourite.
Lettuce, cabbage, onion, carrot, cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese makes it good. Anyways, we've decided we're not going to stop off at Bunda Cliffs, or Bunda Cliffs, however you pronounce it. We're going to push on a little bit further from there to another spot that we found on Wiki, and it's just called Cliff Top. That's all it's called. It's got good reviews, so we're going to go and check that out. It does mean we've got to get through as much of our fruit and veg and stuff as we can, because we'll be crossing the border in tomorrow.
Unless, of course, it's really windy and we decide not to.
And then we'll probably have no food left because we ate it all.
Because Alan ate it all.
Nah, not fruit and veg. Anyways, we're going to get this into us and then hit the road. It's 145 k's from here to camp. So, easy drive.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
To see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to hold your sunlit face.
We've just stopped off at a lookout, and it's on Wiki at, I think it's called Lookout, Scenic Lookout number 1. And as you can see, it's quite pretty. That's all I got. So it's only about 1 kilometre from the main drag. It's on a dirt road, and there's room enough to turn your caravan. Park's big enough for quite a few cars as well, and caravans if you need it. And there's a short walk to the lookout at the end. Maybe 100 metres, maybe 150. My distance is not great. We're at camp.
We are at camp. So according to Wiki Camps, this place is literally just called Cliff Top.
Yes.
Yep. And it's not past any boundaries that you shouldn't go past. It's not on any wilderness land. It's any of that sort of stuff. So we are actually perfectly fine to be out here. Which is good, because I actually rate this a little bit better than Bunda Cliffs, to be honest.
Bunda Cliffs.
That one.
The one we've been pronouncing wrong the whole time.
Yes. But we're going to be here for the night. We've not got a huge amount planned. We might just try to get through some more of that food, because we're probably going to go across the border tomorrow. Shall we show them the view?
Yeah, why not?
Because I don't want to. It's my view.
Okay, fair enough. Well, don't.
No, we'll show you the view. And otherwise, we will see you guys when we get up tomorrow.
Sure will.
Good morning from Western Australia.
Technically, we're still on the SA border.
Western Australia.
Hello from over there. I don't think you're in the frame. But that's okay.
Good morning from Western Australia.
Good morning.
We've finally crossed over the border. We've just been through the quarantine, which is really quite straightforward, simple.
Yeah.
The only thing that we bought in that we had to declare was carrots, so that was nice and simple.
Yep.
If you are going to bring things like onions, you can peel them, then they're fine to come through. Potatoes, if you peel them and freeze them, are fine to come through. Otherwise, there's no flowers, no honey, no plants, all that type of normal stuff. On that though, that's to go from east to west. If you're going the opposite direction, the quarantine checkpoint isn't until
Ceduna.
So don't think you have to get rid of all your stuff before you get to the WA border, SA border. You've actually got till Ceduna.
Yes.
As for last night's camp, I think it was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, it was epic.
Yeah.
Until the wind started about 2 o'clock.
It got a bit blowy through the night, but it is the Nullarbor and it is a clifftop camp. But that's literally 25 minutes from the border. You can find it on Wikicamps, and I rate it. It was absolutely beautiful.
You just got to get in early.
Yeah, it wasn't too busy. There would have been probably 6 fans, I think, but everybody was well spaced out, so you didn't have any issues with privacy or anything like that. Today's plans, I think we're only going as far as Eucla.
Yep.
Yeah, so again, only a very short drive for today. We're just going to pop down there. There's a free camp there called the Eucla Telegraph Station.
Yep.
I think.
I don't know.
So we're going to have a look at that, as well as the old Eucla Jetty, and we're just going to call it a very short, easy drive day today.
Yep. I think so.
Yep. Otherwise, we'll see you there.
We will. Bye.
Here we are at camp, which is all of about, 45 kilometres drive for today?
Yeah, something like
So
that.
big day driving.
It was exhausting.
We'll show you around camp very shortly. We're just kind of perched up in some sand dunes and stuff. Nice little free camp. First one for WA, so happy. We did fill up with some diesel today, so Jess is going to quickly let you guys know the numbers.
So we filled up 36 litres at $2.46. And that rounded us to 19.25 litres per 100 kilometres
From Nullarbor,
to Eucla.
Yeah.
Yeah. It cost us a bit over $88.
Yeah. So that's just from Nullarbor to Eucla. We were going to top up at Border Village, but we actually got chatting to a bloke that was going from west to east. He told us to top up at Eucla, not Border Village, which is good because Border Village was $2.89. $2.89 a litre, so we saved pretty much 40 cents a litre just by going to Eucla instead. So makes a big difference knowing where to top up.
100%.
As for us today, probably going to have a bit of a down day today. Do some computer work. Jess might do some, I don't know, a workout or something if she wants to.
Nah.
So we're going to have a down day, do not a great deal, but we will show you around camp.
We'll have a bit of a suss around. The beach isn't too far.
Yeah, I think it's about 15 minutes walk through the sand. And there's obviously the old telegraph station as
Probably
well.
make it about half-hour walk through sand.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow. But yeah, there is an old telegraph station as well, so we'll try and find that and show you that. But again, that might be tomorrow.
Who knows?
See you when we see you.
Bye.
I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm bored.
that's no surprise.
Can we go for a walk?
Do I get a choice in the matter?
Well, it's either that or a game.
Where would you like to go for a walk to?
The jetty. Maybe the old ruins first.
We can do that. All right, let's go.
Yes. Where have you taken us?
You wanted to go for a walk, so we're walking.
Yeah, we were following a footpath or a road, and then Alan decided to go rogue
I turned left.
instead of right.
There was no right. It was just straight or go back, and I went left. So that general direction is where we're going.
We think. That way.
I've got a great sense of direction.
Well, let's see if we get there today or tomorrow. So we made it.
We did, just like I said we would. It's just over there.
The jetty over there.
So from when we're camped, it's 1.1k walk to get to the jetty.
Yep.
2.3k's is what we did. So you said you wanted to go for a walk, took you for a longer one.
Thank you.
Reach up to hold your sunlit face. Feels like a handful of silk now. I'm in your warm embrace. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black.
Are you happy we went for a walk to see the jetty?
Yes.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I thought it was pretty cool. It was nice sand. It was kind of pretty too. The sun was on the jetty.
What's left of the jetty?
Well, yeah.
Used to be a 150 metre long jetty, but
Yeah, it's about 30 odd metres of it.
alright, get the walk going and get to the ruins.
Yes. Sounds like a plan.
Bye.
Bye.
Enchanted by your ways, in the magic of your eyes, I become lost in their spell. So come closer, my dear.
Well, that was a fun little adventure.
Was.
Yeah, I don't know, wasn't great, but it was a good walk.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, fun fact though, you can actually just drive the car all the way out to the jetty. So, yeah.
I just wanted to walk.
Yeah. Anyway, now we're going to have the remainder of the day as a down day. And, yeah, that's about it from us. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good morning.
Morning.
So, what's the time?
I think it's 6:42.
When you go from SA through Border Village through to WA, there's 3 different time zones through there, and our phones and watches and whatnot keep changing times on us, so we don't really actually know what the time is. Makes for a bit of fun.
Yeah, it sure does.
But either way, we have broken camp early. We're off. That's camp, basically back down there. It's just a big dirt road to get into, so it's not anything difficult. Just don't be down there in the rain. That's probably the only suggestion.
Yeah, it could get pretty sloshy pretty quickly down there.
Now, plan for today.
Laying some Ks.
Yeah, we're pretty much just going to hit the road and just blast on through for a little while today. We're here in Eucla, so we've still got about 600 odd Ks to get to Norseman. So we're kind of about halfway through the Nullarbor, and it's already been quite a few days. So don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
The other thing we're not too sure about though is that weather out there, because it's looking pretty gloomy and grey. Forecast says it's supposed to be sunny.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. But either way, the wind's looking like we've got a bit of a tail breeze today, which might be nice.
Will be nice.
Try and save some fuel.
Yes.
Anyways, we're off.
We'll take you with us.
Quick little stop off for fuel. So from Eucla to where we are now, which is a place called Cocklebiddy, we did 265 Ks, which took 40 litres at $2.55 a litre. So another $103.33. Now, also, when we were back at Eucla, I said it was 600 Ks to Norseman. It's actually 712 Ks from Eucla to Norseman. So, tack on another 100 Ks. Anyways, I thought while we're stopped for fuel, I'm going to have smoko, have a coffee, and then we'll get back on the road and do another couple hundred Ks. We are officially on the 90-mile straight. So 146.6 kilometres of nothing but dead straight road.
There's trees this time.
There are some trees, some bushes, some dirt, not a lot else.
True.
So what is it, Australia's
Longest straight road.
longest straight road? So we're pretty much just going to cruise through this for a while and see where we pull up and find somewhere to camp for the night.
Pretty much. My tummy's rumbling.
Or we're probably going to pull up somewhere soon so Jess can have some lunch, and then we'll find somewhere to camp.
One of the two.
Because all is well. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around.
there you go. End of the 90-mile straight. A corner. Never been quite so excited to see a corner in my life. But wait, we're back to straight road again. 34 kilometres to go till Balladonia. No idea if we're going to stop there for the night or not. We'll see what happens. Yes, another quick little fuel stop.
Yep.
Where are we?
Balladonia.
Balladonia. So took on 38 litres at $2.42 a litre.
Yep.
We've still got half a tank, but better safe than sorry, and this should get us all the way through to Norseman.
Well, it will.
It should. Well, if it doesn't, we've got a problem.
Yes, exactly.
So we're in Norseman, which means we have officially finished the Nullarbor. High five. Yeah, look, we didn't have the anticipation of going out today and getting it all done because it was just over 700 k's today from Eucla to here, but it's done. We'll fill you in on the details of fuel and all that sort of stuff tomorrow, but for now I just need to have a rest because 700 k's has taken it out of me.
And that's your fault. Because
Hey,
I
look,
wanted to stay
you said,
about
can we stay
100
here, can we
k's
stay
out
here,
of
can we
town.
stay here? And I'm like, nah, let's keep going. Jess is actually going to go and do a workout now, and I'm probably just going to sit down and do not a lot. So, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good morning.
Morning.
This brings us to the end of our Nullarbor video. Before we go, we got some numbers. So, kilometres, how much fuel, dollars, etc. All goes to Jess because she uses Fuel Maps Australia and tracks it all and logs it on there, and I'm usually too scared to know the numbers. So across the Nullarbor we went 1,198 kilometres, which used up 200.1 litres of fuel, and it cost us $515.98. $515.98.
Yes.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I think the one thing I did look at was our worst fuel economy was just over 19 litres 100,
yeah.
And other than that, I think we tipped into 15 litre 100 when we had some tailwind and slipstreaming off of a truck. So if you ever do get a chance to check the weather and that sort of thing, it does make a massive difference.
Yeah.
What was your favourite thing heading across?
Header bite.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did cost us a little bit of money to go down and actually walk along the boardwalk.
I think it was $9 an adult.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But it was still pretty cool. We spent a couple of hours there,
Yep.
had a coffee,
Yeah.
just enjoyed it. So, yeah.
Yeah, good. Beautiful views. Obviously, if you go back during whale season, see plenty of whales. But
We'd probably spend 8 hours there.
probably spend a lot longer. I'd have to say my favourite would have to be that campsite, Clifftop. It's 25 k's, I think, east of the South Australia, Western Australian border. It's on Wiki, so you'll be able to find it easy enough. Absolutely beautiful free camp there. But that's about it from us. Please make sure to subscribe because our next video that'll be going out, we're going down to Cape Arid and Esperance and Cape Legrand and all that type of area through Western Australia. Otherwise, give the video a like, chuck us a comment down the bottom, and we'll see you next week.
See you then.